Another interesting issue is the distinction which you get and which people should be aware of in copyright is that you have the author of the work on the one hand, but you may have a situation where the author is not necessarily the owner of the copyright. Now there's a golden rule in copyright that is generally that the author of a work, in the case of a literary work for example, the person that created the work is also the first owner of the copyright subsisting in that work. There are, however, certain exemptions to this rule.
Did you hear Tom was sued because he used someone else's work for his picture?
Yes, I did the same thing, but I asked the owner and he said no, so I didn't use it.
So you have to ask the owner every time if you can use his or her work?
No, only if the work is copyrighted. The copyright is only intact for a few years.
So only if there isn't a copyright you can use the work. But if there is a copyright, you have to ask the owner.
Yes, hey, look at his Tom, looks like he got fired.
I will never use anything without checking with the owner first.
Yes, there are consequences.
Fair use is a part of the U.S. law that allows an exception to the copyright law for educational and socially useful activities. These activities include teaching, research, criticism, commentary, parody, news reporting, and other uses. To determine whether a use is fair, one must balance the four factors: the purpose and character of the use, including whether such use is of a commercial nature or is for nonprofit educational purposes, the nature of the copyrighted work, including whether it is more fact-based or highly creative, the amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the work, and finally, the effect of the use upon the potential market for or value of the copyrighted work. One thing to remember, you cannot assume that all educational use is fair.